Okay, so Call of Duty has a perk in it that allows you to dual wield pistols, and players are using it to dominate in multiplayer and Warzone amongst many other modes. Now this perk is called Akimbo, and let me just show you guys. So it's down the bottom right there, and it's the perk Akimbo. But how do you get Akimbo? Do you need to buy packs? No, you need to do a specific setup, and let's check out what that is. I just had to show you these guns, guys. They're amazing. I love the 4th of July software. It's absolutely amazing. But let's check out how you dual wield an Akimbo handguns to dominate in multiplayer and Warzone. So what you need to do, guys, you need to set up a loadout just like this. You can see here I've got Renetti Akimbo X16 M19. So we'll just go on the X16, and I'm going to show you what you want to do, guys. I'm going to show you how to set up the gun, how to unlock the gun, and more importantly, guys, what setup you need to unlock the gun in the fastest manner. So in other words, how you unlock Akimbo in the fastest manner. So what you do is you put in your secondary weapon, go on to GUNSMITH, and then what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to go down here. Now each Akimbo gun takes a different unlocking method, but the unlocking method, you don't have to watch a video for it, you don't have to come back and see me for it. All you have to do is go to the gun, go up so that you go down, or down, whichever you prefer, and go to here, and it tells you what you need to do for Akimbo. Now each handgun set dual wield has a different unlock method. So for instance, just down the bottom right, you see unlock criteria: get 3 kills in 5 different matches using the sleight of hand perk with the X16. So straight away we want the X16 on, and you want the sleight of hand. Now these perks that I'm going through are not always unlocked, and it might be a different perk for each gun. It certainly is for most guns a different perk, or it might be some the same. A lot of people say more money, but that is not the case for this dual wield Akimbo setup. It's sleight of hand. So make sure you unlock these first. How you unlock these, guys, is getting kills with the gun in the first place. So all you need to do, in it, whether you're unlocking the Akimbo or unlocking these to start unlocking the Akimbo, you need to get kills specifically. Headshots will do you really good, and I'm going to show you the best way to get them now, guys. So what you want to do is you want to set up the gun. So whether you're doing the Akimbo or the unlock. Now remember, if you need to unlock this first, a sleight of hand, let's say for instance, or more money, whichever, you will not be counting towards the Akimbo. Now the Akimbo says 3 kills in 5 different matches. That means in each match you need to get 3 kills. After 3 kills, it doesn't matter how many more kills you get, it won't count. So it's just 3 kills in each match. As you can see, just down below the 3, it says 3 out of 5. So I've got 3 matches of 3 kills here. Now what about the setup, guys? What's the fastest way to do it? Well, look here, guys, this is the way I set up the gun. Whatever way you have got, when you start off with a gun, let's show you what I mean. For instance, when you start off this here, we've got the Renetti, but let's say we had something I've not worked on. Let's say we had the 1.9. Okay, when you start off, you're going to have nothing, guys. So you're going to just put on whatever you can put on straight away. Lasers, a lot of people say lasers. I don't use lasers, but I will always aim with a handgun specifically and tight. So lasers not really good unless you've got that slot and you've got a spare. Whatever else you can get on, get on. Just aim for what's going to bring you up the most. Trigger action, I would always go for a lightweight trigger. Some say heavy, I would go for a lightweight trigger. Ammunition, yes, we'll do 10 rounds. What we're going to go over here, it's going to be the laser, definitely. Rare grip, yes, if it brings it up significantly. Now guys, if you don't know what to activate, you basically want to activate something that brings it up more than something else. So for instance here, you got accuracy up on the green. This too much down, this too much down, so we're going to go with the green. Now if you've got 2 that brings it up, this brings it up the most. You can see green down and green down. But specifically, what do you want to do to get the Akimbo? So let's go back to my Akimbo setup here, guys. The M19 has been done for the Akimbo, so you can see specifically what I've got. Now it's not mainly here where you want to work. This is preference and choice. As I said though, the lightweight trigger I prefer over the heavy because it's rapid fire, and rapid fire is always devastating when it comes to a handgun. But what about the perks? That's where it matters, guys. That is where you're going to get the fastest unlocking method, from the perks and these two tacticals. So you want to set these up specifically to get perfect rapid kills, and you want to set these up. Now what I do, guys, I'm thinking, right, well, I've got a handgun, I'm going for handgun kills, and it's going to be tough because remember, you've got people with ARs, people with shotguns, and you're going to want to get close range. You're not going to get no handgun kills at long range, so you want to get close range. So specifically, you want a light machine gun here, or more a submachine gun, sorry, an SMG. You want something that's very tight and close quarters, because that is where you're aiming to be. Now remembering that means I'm going to show you in the next part of the video what you should do and how you should do it, but basically you should play advanced, fast and aggressively and get close. So the perks need to be set up for that as well. We're going to be running around with a handgun. So what kind of perks do we want? We want double time because we want the duration of our sprint to be faster. You want restock because basically you want to recharge your equipment for free without losing it, and I'll explain why in a minute. And then here we want amped, faster weapon swap. Why? Because we're going to be starting off hurting them with this, and then to get the Akimbo challenge we're going to finish them with this. But guys, you can't finish them once they're down and it'll count on the Akimbo. It won't. You have to put them down with this, so remember that as well. But you can still give them a good few shots with that. Now, why do you want the restock here, guys? What you're going to do is, say they're advancing, say you want to get close, or you want to have a bit of distance and you want to break that distance fast, you need to throw fire or a stun grenade. That then gives you the time to get to them with the handgun. Now I'm going to show you this in the video now, guys.
Kill them.
So that guy there.
Watch the skies.
Over there.
Good.
See how I done it and how I specifically think you should be playing it, but that's basically it. You want to have something that you can hold them back with or create a barrier for you to get to them rapidly.
Don't move. Taking fire! Bounce that down. Well done.
So I have the Molotov cocktail because I'm going to be throwing that at them, burning them if they're in a room.
Next.
Or if they're at a distance, I'm going to be throwing it between us both so I can close that distance.
One on top of the stairs and one on the actual roof. Behind that door, behind the door.
I'm going to stun them so I can get to them with a handgun, and their AR's not going to have time to get to me.
Dropping into the AO.
You got a tracker on?
Yeah. But I think he just landed there.
Yeah, I was going to say, put tracker on your thingy as well. Bro.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And that's basically it, guys. That is specifically how you're going to get the Akimbo the fastest. You're going to want to do this, guys. Have a perfect setup. So SMG, Akimbo gun setup with its right perk. As you've seen here, the Akimbo is unlocked because I've done it with the perk. The perk for this one I think was FMJ. Some of them it's heavy hitter, some of them it's sleight hand, some of it's more money. So specifically just go in and look. We'll see here now. The X16 we've seen. The Renetti, what's the perk for that? Let's see. It is unlocked with the more money perk. So I've not got the more money perk. I'll have to work through with the gun first. So again, you're just going to work through getting gun kills as normal, but you're going to have to set up your perks and your tacticals, guys, to make it work better for you. Because remember, this is a handgun. We're talking about ARs, missiles, submachine guns, shotguns against you. You really need to work with a handgun. So get an SMG there or a shotgun to start off with, hit them a few times and then finish them with this. But remember, you have to put them down. Not just finish them. So put them down with this. Just get them early. You can burn them, you can stun them, and then put them down with that. But either way, either works. But it's the most important thing. If you want to work your Akimbo and you want to unlock all your Akimbos fast, then that is what you want to do. Now, what's the good of the Akimbo setup? Well, guys, if you go to guns like the 357, for instance, these had a snake shot, and this was basically a lethal Akimbo. So basically it says here that you need to unlock it using the recon. So first we get some kills, then get the recon unlocked, then we activate the recon, then we can start our Akimbo challenges. But basically once you set these guns up, what's so devastating about them is if you set them up in the right way, they can become devastatingly powerful, and that is why Akimbo is so special. There's nothing like dual wielding at close range, as you'll see now.
Okay guys, so I hope that guys helped you out to the Akimbo challenge and how to best unlock it in the fastest manner, and what part the perks play into unlocking it and what actual tacticals you should use. This helped me to unlock it quicker, so I hope it helps you, and if it does guys, or if you just enjoyed the content, a huge thumbs up would be much appreciated. If you've not been here before, of course consider going on subscribe for more cool content just like this with your favourite games. With that being said, I'm going to get back right into it guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Reviving mate.